This exercise I call upper body spinal twist exercise. It's one of my favorite stretches, but there are a few key points that I want to cover because it can be a little challenging to get into the exact right position that we're looking for. The first thing we're going to do is lay down on our side. You want to support your head with a pillow or a towel or something like that. And you want to bring your knees up to 90 degrees with your hips, making sure that your knees are together and that your hip is at 90 degrees. And you're going to come up and ground through the hip before we start that stretch. Once you're in position, you're going to take your hand, place it, I like to start with it at the shoulder, just in case we're really tight through the arm. From there, we want to twist our rib cage away from our hips. Think about moving from the front versus pulling from the back. Slowly twist, keeping our knees together. You can place your hand here as a guide as well. You're going to slowly twist from here, going only as far as you can feel a stretch anywhere between your hip and your ribs. And then if that doesn't feel like enough, you can go ahead and extend your arm out. Now you may feel it in your chest, which is acceptable. Take some deep breaths here, and as you exhale, think about deepening the stretch just a little bit. Some key points here are there should be no pain along your back. You should only feel the stretch in the front, not in the back. You'll want to make sure that your hips are set before you do this exercise, meaning that your leg isn't off. As you lay here, you should feel that your arm is starting to relax and come down. I usually recommend about a minute per side. Once you're done, the transition is also pretty crucial. You want to make sure that we're rotating back up through the core versus just throwing our arm over. This will help ensure that we don't have any problems with the shoulders or, once again, with our back, which we tend to do sometimes when we move quickly. So slowly come on up. Once again, if at any point you feel any discomfort in your upper neck or your low back, stop the stretch, try to reposition. We don't want any pain there. We just want to feel the stretch along the side of our body and our front of our arm. Once again, repeat 1 minute on each side for a couple of times.